Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. This is the look we will be creating. Stay tuned. Let's get into it. So I start off by priming my eyes. This time I won't be using a white concealer, just a regular light brown one. To start off with, I use the shade Jamila from the Juvias Saharan palette. Although the Revolution one does have an orange, I prefer this shade. But otherwise, this look can be completely done with the Makeup Revolution Reloaded 2 palette. After that, I go in with a pink shade in my crease and just buff and blend that out till I'm happy with it. Once that's all done, I go in with the same brush and blend out the edges before I start cutting my crease. I go in with a white concealer, put it on my lid, I look up to make sure I have my correct line, and I just cut my crease. Now, you don't have to use glitter primer, but I do prefer to use it. So after priming my eyes with my e.l.f. glitter primer, I use the shade Zoya from my Juvias palette. And then I go in with the shade Barolo from the same Juvias palette. Once all my glitters are on, I go in with that same pink shade I use in my crease to blend out the edges. Instead of using regular primer, I use a Cera smoothing cream, which works well for acne prone skin as both a primer and to keep your skin healthy. And now I go in with that orange shade just to color correct as usual my under eyes and dark spots. Going in with my new favorite, I use the Makeup Revolution Pro Camouflage Foundation. And this foundation really does go a long way, so I tend to spread it out first and then go in and blend it and buff it out. Because I do want it fairly matte, I'm going to let my concealer sit and dry for a bit before I go in and blend it out. I cannot stress this enough, as I always say, looking up is key when blending under eye concealer to make sure you fill in all those creases and wrinkles. I further go in with a smaller brush just to make sure everything is smooth and blended out before I set it, otherwise it'll be really hard to correct later on. I go in with my e.l.f. contour palette and my Guerlain bronzer in the shade Terracotta to just define my face and add some color. And I don't like doing my eyebrows, so I just brush them and lightly pencil them in just to add some color. Try and make sure you're happy with your face before you set it with spray, otherwise while it's damp is the best time to make any changes. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe.